Welcome. Today, we're diving into something called the MegaLink System. It's a program that claims to completely flip the script on how you make money online. So let's get right into it and see what it's all about.
So let me ask you something. Have you ever been there? You buy an online course, you're super excited, but then a few lessons in, you just hit a brick wall. All of a sudden, you're totally lost, completely overwhelmed. Now, what if I told you that that feeling isn't your fault? The material we're looking at today makes a really bold claim. It says that getting stuck is actually a fundamental design flaw that's just baked into almost every online training program out there. And this idea leads us to what the source calls the online learning gap. This is that exact moment where all your initial excitement just crashes into a wall of frustration. Here's how they paint the picture. A course tells you, okay, now go build your audience, or just drive traffic. But hang on, it totally skips over how you're supposed to do that if you're starting from zero. It just assumes you've got this whole skill set that, let's be honest, most beginners just don't have. And this is the core of their whole argument. They're not mincing words here. They say, point blank, that gap is not your fault. It is a design flaw. See, they're shifting the blame away from you, the user, and putting it squarely on the shoulders of the system itself. Okay, so let's dig a little deeper into this diagnosis. What exactly is this design flaw that MegaLink says it is solved? This quote really nails it. The argument is that other systems fail because they don't start at the real beginning, They just kind of drop you in the middle of everything, which, of course, is just a recipe for confusion. And you can probably guess what happens next, right? When you're dropped into the middle of the process, you freeze. According to this material, that's the exact moment the paralysis kicks in. Your motivation just tanks, and most people, well, they just quit. So if that's the massive problem, what's the solution? Well, this is where it gets really interesting. This brings us to the heart of the MegaLink system, something they call the earn as you learn loop. Now, the definition here is absolutely key. Instead of making you wait months to maybe see a sale, this system is actually designed to pay you small amounts of money just for completing the training steps, for literally just showing up and doing the work. The whole idea is to give you instant proof that it works and build that momentum from day one. And this slide just lays it all out, side by side. The old way is learn, then do, and then hopefully way down the road, you earn. MegaLink says they flip that whole thing on its head. You earn a little bit first, which gets you excited to learn more, and that, in turn, helps you earn a lot more. It's a total shift in how it's all sequenced. Okay, so what does this actually look like when you sign up? Let's peel back the curtain and see exactly what you get inside their entry-level package. First off, the source material adds up everything that's included and gives it what they call a real-world value of over $1,300. So right away, they're setting the bar for perceived value really high. But then they immediately hit you with this. That huge value is put right next to the actual price. Your one-time investment to get into the course system is just $7. They claim the price is set that low just to weed out the people who aren't really serious. So for that $7, here's what they say is packed inside. You get your own personal MegaLink, the entire Earn As You Learn training, a full library of products you can promote, training on getting free traffic, live coaching sessions 3 times a week, and you get access to their private community. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. An offer like this, it's gonna raise some eyebrows, right? So in this last part, we're gonna cover how the source material handles things like proof, what kind of guarantees they offer, and how they answer the most common questions. To show you what's possible, they share their most incredible success story. It's about a student named Beverly who apparently started with 0 experience, and according to the material, she made $16,000 in commissions from just one single live session. But, and this is really important, they immediately follow that incredible story with a very clear disclaimer. They state that Beverly's result is not typical, and that, of course, individual results are always going to vary. So to take the financial risk off your shoulders, they have a 14-day Show Me It Works guarantee. The rules are pretty simple. You have to join and watch the first video, share your link like they teach you, and show up to at least one live session. If you do all that and you're still not sold, they say you'll get a full refund. The material also has a Q&A section to hit those nagging questions head on. First one up, what is the actual product that you're selling here? And the answer is pretty straightforward.
You're promoting the exact same digital training products that you get access to yourself. These are products that range in price from $7 all the way up to $97.
And what about that super low price? The next question they tackle is a big one. Is the $7 price just a trick to get you in the door?
They're very direct about their business model here. They confirm that, yes, the core system is really just $7. But they also make it clear that there are optional upgrades and other tools that are offered to you after that initial purchase. And so, we'll end this explainer by leaving you with the core question at the heart of the MegaLink philosophy. What really moves the needle for you? Is it the far-off promise of some big reward way down the road? Or is it the real, tangible proof of a small win right here, right now?